Things do not change, you get stronger. With this praise, I want to tell you that the problems are gonna remain the same. You need to change. It is rightly said. And this applies on the topic that compare yourself with the previous one. Compare your new version with the previous version. Are you growing? Why is it important to ask this question today to you? It is important because if you don't ask this question that am I my is my new version better than the old one? What is the meaning of this? Why we need to compare? Because there will be the problems are gonna be same. You need to grow out of it. Then only you need to compare. Am I better from my previous version? Like you are in 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th class. But has any change occurred in you as a whole? It didn't. I, I mean to say that the level of your overthinking, becoming sad, feeling depressed, its level has decreased or not? Have you gained understanding of yourself or not? That whether my understanding of this world has become more, and these all are useless things, these are just weeds that unnecessarily grow, and how do I deal with these things? If our dealing with these things is becoming stronger and stronger, means we are able to deal more, we are able to deal with them more in a more better way than the previously how we dealt with it. We have to check this, and this only we have to compare between the two versions of ourselves. So comparison is very necessary, although comparison is not that much good. But we should compare ourselves not from anybody else, but from the old version of our only. Because you know that these are gonna remain till end. And you know what? These overthinking, negative emotions, negative stuffs will make you weaker mentally and physically. So if the time passes and you are becoming weaker both mentally and physically, is it right or wrong? It will definitely affect you very badly and very tragically. So you have to balance your life. You have to get stable now mentally. So you have to work upon yourselves. Other aspects, what can be other aspects? You have to work upon your personality. You have to compare between the both versions of yourselves, new and old. Is my personality has my personality become better, or is it the same, or is it becoming weaker day by day, or month by month, or year by year? Now, what do I mean with personality? Personality means what? The same thing that I've told you right now. That how are you dealing with the situations? How are you dealing with the problems? That is the personality according to me. Better your personality, better you can, better you're dealing with the negative things that are happening around you. Better you are able to solve the problems. Problems are always gonna be there. You will never get bored in your life because every day there will be a new problem. And it's your choice that those problem destroys you, or you destroy those problems. So you have to compare yourself from the previous version of yours. Am I dealing with these problems? How am I dealing with these problems? Is there any improvement in the way? Is my understanding has my understanding become more better of myself, not other people's? Because everybody is unique. Everybody has their life experiences different from other people's. Is it the case or not? You have to ask this question today to you. So now what other factors can this topic play? We have to compare our previous version with new. Because if you will not compare, no one else will. You have gone through all the classes, all the college years, but still, no one has compared your previous version with the new. There are many people who compare that, but it is not important how they compare, it is important how you compare, because they have not seen your inner world. You only have seen and you only have experienced your inner world. So what other things can come under its umbrella? Comparison between your younger self and your old self. I have seen a post where there were two wolves. There was one small wolf. It had a wound and one arrow stuck inside his body, and he was crying. And there was a bigger wolf who had 10 to 20 arrows in his body, but still he was walking the same. Means like it was normal for him. Means it told us that things doesn't change. You become you become stronger. Means problem will come your way. You will face problems more than you were facing. You will not face the same amount of problem. You will face multiple more new types of problems. So it is, but you can reduce those problems. Are you a problem reducer or problem creator? You have to see this whenever you are growing old. When you are growing old, you have to see this. Am I creating more problems or am I reducing my problems? Problems are not outside, they are inside our mind. If inside our mind there is no problem, that you think like this, that I don't have any problem, then the problem that is existing outside will automatically go. And you will, means when you are in a problem, your mental stability is gone, you can't think of a solution. But if you will be stable in the problems, you will keep your mind stable, you will definitely be able to find the solution of that particular problem. So compare your older version with your new version. If we compare, means now what can be there to compare? One best thing to compare is your work. What were you working in your past? What were you working in your past, and now how were you working? Work will remain same. While you were studying, or now what are you doing? You have to ask this question today to you. What changes have I made in my work? What was the work of my previous version and what is the work of my new version? What differences are there? That is much more bigger than the previous thing, because your work is gonna fill a large part of your life, and the only way to get satisfied is to love what you do or find what you love. Is that work different from today's work? The work is gonna remain the same. It's you who will change it. Was my previous work like that I was not interested in, and my today's work is somewhat like that I'm interested in? This is the major development of you as a person, because if a person is searching for his interest work or the work that he loves, nothing can be bigger than that, because that will only keep you happy for your whole lifetime. So your previous version must be not like this, but your previous version should be, or your present version should be, searching what you love, searching your interest work. It may be study, it may be anything else, it may be any activity, it may be anything that you like, but you have to explore yourself by fulfilling your desires. Whatever you are desiring, fulfill them. It may be small, it may be big. If you want to eat an ice cream, I will take the example given by Sandeep Mishri. If you want to eat the ice cream, go and eat it. Now you will say, what is the relation between eating ice cream and finding one's interest work or becoming successful? There's a very big relation. Today you are destroying your one small desire. Tomorrow you will destroy your one bigger desire. And then the chain will go on and on till you destroy your biggest desire of becoming something big. You want to do this, you want to pursue it as a career, you want to do this in your life, but you will do this, you will destroy your desires. So fulfill your desires. Those are only the things that will lead you somewhere in your life. Means you will at least you are doing something, and you will do something, a dot will be created, and in the future it will join, and something valuable will come out of it. So no matter how what has happened with you previously, now you have to start improving yourself, so that your present version and an upcoming future version, whatever it will be, it should have a difference of land and sky. Today you have to search what you love. In the past, what was your attitude towards your work? What was the work you were doing? Was it something that you have chosen, or the school, colleges, teachers, they have feeded you with that work, that do this work? Or is it gonna be same that in past life also you were doing some work given to you, and today also you are doing the work given to you? Where is your choice? There has to be your choice. You have to start this today, that your choice interferes it. And how to interfere it, and how to make it interfere, how to make your choice interfere your work that is given to you by your teachers or etc. Means next 4 year version, your next 4 year version should be different than your past 4 year version, because now you know. You have to search something, means your past, it may not happen at an instant. Your past version should also be of searching something, searching what you love and fulfilling all your desires, and present version should also be like that. And you should make this happen till the time you don't find something that you interests you, and you also have to start monetizing it. So according to me, this should be the difference. All these difference should be there in an individual, or things should only be like this, that he is doing whatever he wants and he is able to do what he wants. Means like in your older version, was your older version able to fulfill your goals, dreams, desires? Means was he able to complete the tasks given to you yourself in a particular amount of time? And today also the same thing is happening, that I will do this in 1 hour, I will complete this in 1 hour, or I will start this at 3 o'clock, and it is now 9 o'clock and you haven't started it. Was this the case 4 years ago or 5 years ago? And still the case is the same. It is only the point of comparison, that have I stopped wasting my time? Was I wasting my time 5 years or 4 years early? And today also I'm wasting my time. Today also I'm doing useless stuffs in YouTube or in the phone. So these are only the things from which we have to compare ourselves with us only, not with other people's. These are definitely the things that you have to compare. Means your previous version was not searching for the interest work, that what is your interest, what is your passion, or in the studies, has there been a rise in the ways of study, or has there been something that you are studying but there is a different attitude towards the study? Means have you found out something that I want to invent this, I want to create? If you are an architecture, or if you are anything like uh, related to machines, is there any goal of yours that I want to create a machine like that, anything like that? But in whichever field you are, I want to create something like this. Are you, means are you gaining information in order to make it? Gaining information to make it, you must have heard somewhere these lines. Fulfilling your to fulfill your dream, you are gaining information from this educational system. It can't happen, it is easy to say, but practically the scenario is different. Practically, you know what you must do? Practically, you have to start it all by itself at that particular time only. You are given an assignment, and in that assignment only you have to, means whatever your desires are coming in your mind, that this assignment can be done like this. Uh, I can I can take this knowledge out of it and then use it there. These mindsets should be there because it will only give you happiness. It will only give you something. Use that knowledge, collect that knowledge for your dream, for your what you want to create out of that course. Means it can be any course, and you want to make something out of it. You have to gain knowledge how to make that, or you can hand to hand make it only because your assignment you have to do it in your way. You have to do that assignment in your way, in a way that you want, because if it is not the case, you have to make it means you have to just create your interest in that particular assignment, in particular study. Anyway, it can be in any way. Let me give you one way. You have to dream about this assignment. Means what is coming in your dream while you're this is the assignment. Now keep this in mind. And what is your dream coming? Means how should I do this assignment? What is your way? How do you want to do this assignment? In college there are practical assignments, which is better. Not in schools. In schools there is no choice. This is the work you have to do in this way, and you have to do this only. There's nothing should be means nothing should be from your side. It kills your creativity. This is the work. This all have to do, and by the same way, same thing you have to write, same thing you have to cut and paste. You just have to study. So there also, what you can do is you have to study in your own way that interests you. You don't have to go and find the ways of study. You just have to know that how it interests me, how the studies interests me, and in that way only I have to study. And in but that way is also difficult to find. So what you can do is the same thing that you want to create this particular machine or whatever you want to create out of that course, and you are gaining information in order to do that. So how much have you reached in that particular thing? Like, you should compare this thing from your old version to your new version. What information have you gained in order to create that particular thing? Or have you found out that what you have to create in order so that you must gain information from that course of college or school? What type of information do you want to attract so that you can make that? And you have to first search that what actually you want to create. It can be anything. Like, for example, your course is art, or like digital, and means in your course is like digital drawing, and they tell you that make a landscape. Now you have to create in your own way. Now what can be your own way? It's a matter of question. It's just an example, you can relate to it according to your field. Means like, your concept is there is a person who is flying, has wings in him, but then also he is sitting in a horse who is also flying. Mean that horse also has wings on him. It's a unicorn. It's things like that can come in your mind, so you can make that landscape in which these figures are filled, not in just sky but in land also, in the water also. There is one boat, there is one paper boat, and there is one ship. It's your way of thinking. You want to add these things in that add these things in a landscape, then only the energy will come. Energy comes from the thought, and thought comes from your own way. What is your way? It will only give you energy, and it has so much of energy you can't even believe. So these are the things that you have to inculcate in yourself, that my old version and my new upcoming new version should be like this, that there should be something like this. There should be something of my own, something of my means my understandings about myself should just pop up right in front of me, means I should know what are they, and then I may do whatever work I may do. There has to be some character of mine, some not, it has to be completely in my ways. That work should be completely in my ways, because that will only give me energy to do work. Otherwise you will think that I want to do this work, but you will never do. You will never be able to do that work. You will only think and you won't be able to do. You won't be able to take initiative because you're not interested in that particular thing. But if in that work your way, if your way would reflect after you have done that work, it means that, it certainly means that there is some character of yours. Some character of yours means you have some thoughts about that work, that how I should do that work in my own way. What are the thoughts coming in my mind, so that what are the thoughts that how should I do that work? You should do like this only. You have to search this. You have to search your own character. What is my character? What is my style of doing an assignment, a practical task, or even a study? What is my character? How do I like to do things? These are all the things that you should compare yours, that you should do, and you should compare yourself with the previous version of yours. And if you are not doing these things till now, if you there is one more case. There is one more case when you hadn't seen any or found out any difference between your old version and your new version. Means it has gone worse. And if it has gone worse, what is, you are crying and you are very sad and depressed about it. Now what can you do? Now you are depressed. Now why are you depressed? There's nothing is there. Nothing means that there are no improvements, but there is degradation of me as a whole. Means I was in 11th class, I was in 12th class. I scored very bad marks. Now I am in a very ordinary college. Things like that can happen with you, and the course is also not of my choice. Means things are completely out of my hand, and my personality is also degraded in the society also. Means due to my marks, due to my low marks, they see me as a failure. So I also have degraded because I was so depressed because of this. And with more stress comes more problems in the body and the mind as well. We become so negative, we become so ultra negative. So what you are doing, the past is gone. Today what you are doing, today, if you go to find your interest work again. You have already spent 4 years finding your interest work, and you have got that, but you see that it can't be monetized. You have to search again. Means if you try to search something, you will definitely get it, not in just one day, 2 months. It will take 4 years or even 2 years. So you have to search for how to monetize it. You have to dedicate 2 years for it. And how to monetize, you, it maybe can have less time, but you have to plant a seed in your mind that how can I find to monetize my interest, and definitely you will get something. And in that particular point of time, till that particular point of time, your interest will also be better and better. Means your level of interest in that particular thing will also go to a very high level, and you will definitely succeed in that particular thing. And then things are gonna change. You just have to plant that seed. Or if there is another thing that you must be thinking about, is hard work. Government job, clearing paper, clearing exams, means scoring very high. That also comes in this only, because it's your way. You have to find your way. Means what is my way of doing things, my way, or in general. Because if you have understood your mind, how your mind works, you have understood the mind of the whole humanity, that how to do a particular task, how to make it interesting. Like everybody's interested in animations. Like if a particular matter is in has been animated, and it is means it's fun watching those animations, and you have gained that information out of just watching animations. And it is very means that you may, if you are reading a particular topic, you are reading today, you are studying it today, You have to study it after 10 days, and after 1 month again, and after 2 months again, after 3 months again, till the time exams are over. But those animations are like you have just seen once and it has stuck in your mind. Those animations were so relatable, so amazing. So you have to search. You can go for these things that are in general, and there is a need of such things in the market also. You can make yourself such image animations or such things you can do in order to gain that particular information that all are made or forced to gain, and that in that your character will also get highlight. When you will do these things, you will feel fun, you will have fun watching those things, that how you are able to gain that information, not just you but everyone else, and you will also get monetized at the same time. So now last sentences are coming, that compare your old version with the new version. It's not that how physically am I looking, the things that can't change, things that you can't change about yourself. You should just remove your focus out of such things. Remove, completely remove, because God has not made you for those things. Like you see that you have specs, your eyes are very weak, and you don't have hairs, things like that. Then you are focusing on such things only, like you are thin or you are fat. You are focusing on those things that you can't change. Means thin and fat can be changed, but you don't have to focus on such things that you can't change about yourself. Means let it go away. If you would have such things that you can't change, means you can have them changed, what will happen? Nothing will happen. Means God has kept that inside you only because of those weakness you are able to, you will be able to achieve something. Because with every problem comes an ability, with every disability comes a ability. You have to search for that ability. You must have a disability. That disability will become your ability, not today. You just should plant a seed. You will definitely know this after 4 years, or when you become a little bit more elder, then you will definitely know that that was my disability. Now something is my ability, and the connection between the both things is very, very clearly seen. So thank you for listening to me. Bye.